I think the main challenge people over 40 and 50 have when it comes to doing yoga, whether it be returning to the practice or starting it for the first time, is a disempowering internal dialogue. Many people talk themselves out of yoga before they can even get near the mat. The mind offers all kinds of commentary on why it is not possible. This negative self-talk constitutes self-sabotage. We find compassion for ourselves when we realize this is programming from mainstream society. Our negative internal dialogue may include these types of statements. Quote, "You're too old to do yoga. You're too stiff. It's too late. You should have started when you were 30, etc." This narrative may be so convincing and so persistent that many of us don't even think to question it. But let's take a look. Is it really true? In India and other Asian countries, many people practice yoga even into their 90s. The famous student of Sri V.K.S. Iyengar, Vanda Scarvelli, who wrote Awakening the Spine, began her practice when she was well into her 50s. The truth is that the narrative that we allow to direct us can make or break us. Sure, it's easier to start a practice like yoga when you're young, but that does not mean it's impossible at 50 or later. Dr. Deepak Chopra is well known for his concept of biological versus chronological age. If you haven't heard of this concept, it essentially refers to the actual health and resilience of our organs and body systems, including our mental and emotional health, versus our chronological age. For instance, a person can be chronologically, quote, old, like 60, but have the heart, lung, and liver tissue of a 30-year-old. Conversely, a 25-year-old can have very degenerated organ tissue or other compromised body systems due to destructive habits. It's really all about how we take care of ourselves, and yoga is the ultimate self-care method. Yoga brings coherence and presence. Coherence refers to how the brain and heart, or EEG and EKGs, harmonize with each other. It has been found in many studies, and particularly emphasized in the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza, that heart-brain coherence is the primary secret to health, longevity, and intelligence. Yoga trains us for that. It's important to recognize that in order to get to the truth, we have to look beyond many beliefs and myths that have been upheld in conventional society, and we have to find out what is true for us. Everyone is individual, and no universal recommendation actually exists. Much of what we see and experience in the degeneration of our bodies has come about out of the belief that it will happen, with that belief much encouraged by mainstream medical authorities and pharmaceutical interests, which reassure us that our aches and pains are just due to, quote, getting old. Our bodies respond to what we believe to be true, as well as our habits. Our habits constitute that which we consistently repeat. It takes just as much energy to repeat a negative habit as a positive one. So why not choose habits which pay us a dividend instead of those which rob us of our confidence, strength, and peace of mind? The consciousness of mainstream society is full of negative narratives which are disempowering. And as we move into the golden age, out of the iron age, we find ourselves in a position to pick and choose exactly which narrative we are going to buy into. We are not dead yet. Every day is fresh and new, if we choose to see it that way, even if you're 50 or over, like me. My 60th birthday is this year. Yoga is a powerful practice. It affects all systems of the body and unites and harmonizes body, mind, and spirit. Rhythmic breathing in combination with symmetrical, full-body postures can create dramatic shifts in our mental, emotional, and physical experience. If you would like to join me for an online class, please drop me a comment below or send me an email. I offer online classes 5 days per week as well as private lessons. Do not hesitate to contact me with comments or questions. Namaste.